What's going on, YouTube? Got an IP recap from the final night of the MLB Draft League season from the Trenton Thunder at Frederick. Obviously, really only going for coaches. There's not really any players left in the league who have perfect game cards or anything. At least the guys I have cards for aren't in the league anymore because they got drafted or just aren't with teams anymore. But I went and cleaned up. I finished off all the stuff I had, which was good. First up was Jeff Manto, Trenton's manager, who he's always really nice. It was really weird, though. I think he was in a bad mood because they lost. He came running up the stairs. He was the first one up. I asked him to make a sign. He said, which one? So I pointed to this one. And he signed that one. And then he asked, pointing to one more. I pointed to this one. He signed this one. And he said, fuck it, I'm just going to sign them all. So then he signed them all. It was really weird because he was like really angry, but he was talking to me and was like super chill too. So it was weird. I've never experienced that with him before. I don't know if he was just in a bad mood because he lost the last game of the season or what. But Manto is always a super nice guy and is awesome. So he did 8 of 8 for me. Finished off my stuff for him. Next up, Frederick's manager, Derek May. So he only signed outside the stadium all year, so you could only get him after the game outside. So he had to stay after, and he took almost an hour after the game to come out last night. It was like 45, 50 minutes. But I got him on 17 of 17. 2 cards aren't here because they were for a 50-50 for a friend of mine. But with the exception of the 50-50 cards, I did not get him on any duplicate cards all season. And I got Derek May a lot. So it's pretty awesome because I went through all season. I got him on probably over 50 cards. And none of them were the same. So he's always super nice. I was talking to him about kind of the struggles of coaching in the draft league because the roster changed so much. And we were kind of talking about how that affects team chemistry and affects the team and stuff. So he's a really nice guy. I really hope he's back next year as a manager. But I don't know. And then last but not least, Frederick's pitching coach, one of the nicest coaches in all of baseball, Glenn Dishman. He also signed 17 of 17 for me. He looked at the page and was like, I think you have at least one of each of my main cards. And I'm pretty sure I did. I know throughout the season, I got him on all of them, but I think in here was at least one of each of all of his cards. But he's a really nice guy. I was also talking to him about coaching in the league and what it's like to coach players from all the different backgrounds because they have, JUCO kids, high school kids, D1, D2, D3 kids all on the same team. So, kind of talking to him about that. He's super nice. Draft League was a lot of fun to draft this year. I'm hoping some of the COVID's not an issue next year, so more of the coaches will sign because a lot of coaches didn't sign because of COVID. So I'm hoping that changes next year, but it's a lot of fun to draft. So I'm hoping we get some new coaches too, and it's a lot of fun. But thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.